Hello, FleetReadyFam. Welcome to FleetReadyGaming. My name is Savad, and welcome to the channel. Today we're doing another episode of News Alert, covering some of the events that happened this week. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so this episode's going to be a little bit different. It says, for those who follow the channel, it's been kind of a busy week for myself, so this has kind of just been quickly thrown together. Star Citizen has been in a very interesting place for this last week and a half. We have had the 3.18.2 patch, and with it, the return of XenoThreat, which has had both its ups and downs. XenoThreat has caused a lot of stability issues for players on the PU, from stores not properly loading in to overall latency and lag issues to even more griefer drama happening across the board, and especially a lot of vocal people on Spectrum talking about it. Overall, XenoThreat for myself is one of my favorite events. I haven't played it at all with 3.18.2, even though I was very much looking forward to it, but life has kind of gotten too busy, so I haven't really had much time to hop on and try it out. But from what I've been hearing from a lot of my org members and people from our community here, it's been giving people a lot of trouble. Let me know if that's been the case for you down in the comment section below. Another thing that's been happening this week in Star Citizen Land is that there was a mini convention Q&A that happened. I believe it was in Frankfurt, Germany. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a bunch of questions were answered by devs that the community brought up, and we're going to quickly go over a summary that I have here. Just in case if you haven't heard, or if you missed it. So number one, a lot of work of component balancing is going on in Squadron 42 currently. When it's ready, it'll be moved over to the persistent universe. 3.19 will have a mining update with new commodity prices. Number three, we don't want to make NPC pilots that will be able to control to fly your ship from A to B, because this is not an RTS game. We want the players to drive their ship. We want to offer you ways to command your ship with your buddies and your fleet. This one was an interesting one. I had really hoped that there would be NPC pilots that we could hire. I mean, limited in scope with usability, because yes, we buy our ships. It is a game about us flying our ships. I completely agree, and I see why CIG is finally stating this. NPCs are supposed to help out with the majority of everything else through maintenance, gunning, janitorial, and maybe even cooks, but even just a simple pilot that could fly you around the system would be handy at times, especially for those who are looking to play solo and or just, wanting to be a commander versus a pilot, especially for these bigger ships, because a lot of these bigger ships have actual commander stations versus, just a pilot seat. And if you're the captain of your ship and you're playing solo, and again, falls into that argument, should solo players really be having ships so large that they are, commanders in them and whatnot? I get it. It's tough. But that's a topic for another day. Moving on. Tech guys are looking into how to build road tools for planets. Excited for that one. The Aaron Halo was put on hold because of Pyro. Attaching of mining crates to different mining ships will work with 3.19. That's awesome. So that means the saddlebags for the Prospector and Mole will be detachable and will be able to be put into cargo ships to then be sold. meaning that hopefully with this new commodity change, we'll be able to buy new saddlebags and be able to snap them into place, which for the mining profession is going to be a huge game changer. Now on, you can just stay out into the belts, drop off your bags, let someone pick them up, and keep going. Awesome stuff. Dolby Atmos will be implemented sometime in the future. So for those with surround sound, that's going to be awesome. GPT sparked our interest. We might look into it later. That would be very interesting because I've seen some really fascinating tech demos that people have been applying with that in NPC dialogue. There's this one game, I believe it's called Elven Quest or Elven RPG, something like that, Elven Tavern. I don't quite remember. But this guy was doing an experiment of implementing ChatGPT and another AI software that allowed like a tavern keeper that you to be able to know things about the room that you're in the tavern, and when you come in there, you can physically speak with your voice and ask the tavern keeper questions about any adventures going on or people in the room and if they're willing to join your party. And he would actually go through and talk about the people that you point out, even to the point to where you could just be glancing at a person and the AI would be able to pick up that you're looking at a specific person and then comment on that, which was really awesome. So in terms of application, it definitely has potential, and it wasn't corny or pre-scripted, because it came up with its own responses based on the information it was pre-fed and then on top of the information that the player was requesting of it. So interesting stuff. Next one. Unfinished large ships should get the priority when ship resources, systems, engineering, and multi-crew gets finished. So, the resource systems and engineering is currently being worked on. Expected to finish up in September for the majority of it, based off of last I've seen. Now, that's not a guarantee. It just could be that is what has only been filled up for the workflow currently. But if that is the case, next year, potentially we could start seeing more work being done towards larger ships, which would be awesome. I'm excited to get my Kraken. Ship doors should get new functionality like remote opening and closing with ship resource system implemented. Hopefully that means hangars for like the Carrack, as well as like the 890 jump and other ships. And finally, there will be SCU boxes and containers that you can buy, empty ones and ones with functions like a gun locker, which will be fantastic for bunker runs because, guns you can only carry what you have in your hand and on your backpack, and that's it. And unless if you tractor beam it all the way back to your ship. So being able to bring a container, towards the end of a, keep it on the elevator or right outside the elevator and then just go fill it up one by one, then have a whole trunk of guns, that would be awesome. Now, there were other things that were talked about, but this is the key highlights of this list. It's, some exciting stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these things. Which one in particular are you most excited for? I'd love to have that discussion with you. But with that being said, we're going to wrap this video up for now. Keep it simple. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We are currently sitting at 98 subscribers. Our ticker is off. Like I said, I'm busy. I haven't updated it yet. We'll get that fixed for the next video. We just need 2 more subscribers, and then we are going to kick off our second giveaway contest with the video coming out when we hit that 100 mark. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.